the WBC shouldn't have sanctioned this fight. This is something that Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be allowed to do, but he's doing it. They're probably gonna make a lot of money off of it. It's gonna be a business success, but the fight is trash, right?
What happened before the pandemic?
Manny's gonna fight Tank after that.
How would they fight? Tank's 135 pounds.
Catch weight, 43, 44. Yeah.
Stated that one of Manny Pacquiao's dream fights is to fight Gervonta Tank Davis.
Boxing pros are warning Manny Pacquiao not to fight Gervonta Davis, saying it's a dangerous mismatch that could land Manny in the hospital. Many believe the WBC should not have sanctioned this bout, especially given Manny's age and Tank's power. However, the money involved seems to be the driving force. Manny is first set to fight Mario Barrios, and experts argue that the fight alone will leave him exhausted. Facing Tank right after would be even riskier, as Manny's body won't be fully recovered despite the hype. Many insiders feel this back-to-back setup is reckless and fueled by profit.
Anyway, and Tank Davis. First, let's start with Manny and Tank. That fight's even more trash than this one because Tank Davis is a way better fighter than Mario Barrios, bro. Tank Davis would send Manny Pacquiao to the hospital, bro. I don't want Tank Davis to entertain, excuse me, y'all, a fight with Manny Pacquiao, just like I'm glad he ain't entertained no damn fight with Jake Paul, bro. That's not a good look. So Manny can call it out all day. I'm sure PBC would love to make that fight. Tank Davis, if you and your team watching this video, bro, anybody that's rocking with Tank watching this video, that's beneath you, bro. That man's 72 years old, bro. He about to get hands put on him by Mario Barrios anyway, in my opinion, so I don't think it matters. But even if he was to somehow win and defeat Mario Barrios, I would not want to see Tank Davis take on no damn Manny Pacquiao, bro. That shit would be all wrong and all bad. Trying to see what my son doing with my dog, my other dog back there, giving him a hard time. Giving him a hard time. So there's that part of it, right? Nobody trying to check for that.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia has expressed serious concerns regarding Manny Pacquiao's upcoming fights. He predicts that Gervonta Davis would dominate Manny if they ever clash in the ring. Garcia sees this matchup as a high-risk challenge for Manny given Tank's power and youth. His main hope is that Manny retires following the bout with Mario Barrios instead of continuing to fight against younger, stronger opponents. Garcia's cautious stance reflects the growing sentiment within boxing circles that Pacquiao's best days are behind him, and that pushing forward could lead to dangerous consequences for the aging legend.
He's used to fighting bigger guys his entire career, but this time he's 46.
46, bro.
It's dangerous.
Can't help it, but wish him well, man. You know, he's a great person. Hopefully we see something competitive. You know, I would say become champ. If he wins, become champion, retire, man. I wouldn't want to see him unify or anything like that because it could be ugly. I'd say if he wins this one, retire as a champion.
Despite the warnings from trainers and analysts, Manny Pacquiao has openly expressed his desire to fight Gervonta Davis after his scheduled battle with Mario Barrios. Pacquiao has shown clear enthusiasm about the prospect of facing Tank. This fight has been a long-time ambition for Manny, who views it as a high-profile showdown with a younger, formidable opponent. Pacquiao's determination reflects not only his competitive spirit, but also a deep personal drive to face one of boxing's top talents. This eagerness fuels much of the ongoing speculation around whether such a fight will actually materialize.
It's the Boxing Coop. Reality alert. Like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get it popping. Shine Gibbons, president and promoter of MP Promotions, Manny Pacquiao Promotions, has came out and stated that one of Manny Pacquiao's dream fights is to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, he said after the fight with Mario Barrios, and if Gervonta get past Lamont Roach, and if somehow the Jake Paul fight don't come into fruition, Manny Pacquiao will be looking to land the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. And it will be a big fight for both of them because, as we all know, Gervonta Tank Davis sells and Manny Pacquiao sells. And Manny Pacquiao always been wanting to fight, and hey, it'll be a legacy fight for Gervonta Davis. But we'll see how it go. But it's the Boxing Coop. Reality alert. Like, share, and subscribe.
For years, the idea of a Manny Pacquiao versus Gervonta Davis fight has circulated among boxing fans, and experts analysts point out that Pacquiao has publicly challenged Davis multiple times, but Tank has consistently avoided agreeing to the bout. Despite this, Pacquiao's resolve remains strong, with many seeing him as the one pushing hard to make this fight a reality. This long-standing tension adds a layer of drama and anticipation as observers debate whether Tank's reluctance is strategic or simply a sign of respect for Manny's legacy.
Dr. News Manny Pacquiao, the 46-year-old Filipino legend, is set to challenge WBC welterweight champ Mario Barrios. But that's not all. Pacquiao is eyeing a potential showdown with lightweight sensation Gervonta Davis, a matchup that has been brewing for years. With Pacquiao aiming to become the oldest welterweight champ and Davis coming off a controversial draw, this could be a fight for the ages. Will the aging legend prove he's still got it, or will youth prevail? The boxing world is in for a treat.
Pacquiao's persistence keeps hope alive for those eager to witness this long-anticipated contest. At its core, the potential fight between Pacquiao and Davis is viewed by many as a lucrative business venture. Both fighters have the ability to draw massive crowds, sell tickets, and generate huge pay-per-view numbers. The financial incentives involved often overshadow the sporting aspects, as promoters and networks see a high-profile event that promises big revenue while fans debate the merits of the matchup. The business side ensures that there will be strong interest in making the fight happen. This commercial appeal drives negotiations and media hype, making money a key factor in the ongoing discussions around the bout.
Something like a pro wrestler to an extent. You ain't gonna get the fights you want with this dude. You gonna get him fighting Mexicans and gimmick fights like this. Now, the sad part in all this is, in my opinion, is this fight is crazy enough to happen. It's going to make a lot of money. It's going to do good sales. But not only is it box office and big business, in my opinion, if promoted right, looking at this motherfucker's resume, this is probably his toughest fight, in my opinion. A 45-year-old Pacquiao will be the closest thing to a 50-50 fight Tank's been in. And that's sad. That's fucked up. But it's the absolute truth. This is the closest thing he's been into a 50-50 fight, a 45-year-old Pacquiao. Me personally, I don't know what Pac-Man has left in the tank for me to say that this is going to be competitive. So I think Tank is probably going to wash him, just going off age. When it comes to age, speed and reflexes are the first thing to go. Explosiveness are the first things to go. So off youth and explosiveness alone, Tank should be able to beat the old man. But the fact that this is even up for debate is sad, man. Like I said, stop looking at Tank as a star as a regular fighter. Look at him as an attraction. When he fights, expect to see the bitches come out. Expect your casual friends to hit you up, talking about parties, and let's go out to a bar and watch it, and just enjoy the festivities. You want to see the best fighting the best? You ain't gonna get it with Tank. And that's, I understand your logic, how he'll knock Pacquiao out and get his fans. That shit ain't true.
Some boxing experts have voiced strong criticism of the proposed Pacquiao versus Davis matchup. They consider it a mismatch and label the fight trash due to Manny's advancing age and diminished physical condition compared to Tank's youth and power. If Pacquiao were to lose against Mario Barrios, first, many believe that the more sensible and competitive fight would be between Barrios and Tank. Davis. Barrios, as a younger and more active fighter, could present a tougher challenge for Tank, creating a fight that is more evenly matched and appealing from a sporting perspective. This scenario is gaining traction among fans and analysts alike.
Manny Pacquiao is negotiating with Barrios to fight at 147. No tears. I haven't heard one tear. So guess what? Since we know that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao has been in serious negotiations, let me ask you, is it a good fight? Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis at 147. Yes, it is. That fight was a struggle, and if Mario Barrios wasn't weight drained with the rehydration clause at 140, think about 147, Tank going up from 135 to 147. Yeah, y'all no, shoe program, because Mario Barrios was winning every round leading up right before he got knocked down. You fight Mario Barrios at 147, it may be a different story. I'm not saying that Mario Barrios wins, I'm saying that Mario Barrios is more comfortable at 147, way bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. What is he, 5'10", 5'11"? All right, Gervonta Tank Davis never only fought at 140 once, never fought at 147. Move up from 135 to 147. Y'all know it's a
Stylistically, Pacquiao and Davis represent contrasting boxing approaches that could make for an intriguing fight. If it ever happens, Pacquiao is known for his relentless volume punching, constantly pressuring opponents with a flurry of fast combinations. On the other hand, Tank Davis is famed for his devastating power.
One of the most explosive lightweights of our time, Gervonta Tank Davis, against one of the most feared and ferocious explosive lightweights in history, Manny Pacquiao. Both men are southpaws and use genius traps to get their opponents to drop their guard and set up hard punches that end the night. While Manny Pacquiao was more of a volume puncher, we all know Gervonta Tank Davis was a one-punch knockout artist. Manny Pacquiao also had to chop trees down because he went up in weight throughout his career. Gervonta now is still at what looks like is his natural weight, so he's still able to use that power. Both men used amazing angles. Both men also used amazing momentum punches, meaning they would wait to the last second and then step in and catch the opponent coming at them, and it'd be like a high-speed collision. Tank Davis was great at creating openings to land that one-punch eraser, while Pacquiao created openings in a different way. He would do it by throwing lots of punches and really throwing variations from head to body, but the result would be the same. Both men would stop or knock out their opponents. If prime Pacquiao fought prime Tank Davis at 135 or 140, who wins? Tell me in the comments.